What's up, guys? We're live. It's a Sunday. It's a weird one. Uh, let's see what's all going on. Liverpool beat Spurs. Yeah. It's how sad is it that we're excited when Liverpool win a match? This is the worst season. I can't remember a season this rough. It just seems like it's been forever since it's been this bad. On FIFA Mobile from this year, Global One, I have a several places where I'm mostly sold with the lowest price or the worst price you can use to sell something. Can you redo an explanation how I can do fishing in this season? There is no fishing. There is no fishing. There is no more fishing in FIFA Mobile. It is now slumming. You're 8 months away from fishing. There's no fishing in FIFA Mobile. It's just slumming. Just slumming. Are we going to end up, is this the game? Damn. Roy Hodgson. I remember the low times under Kenny Dalglish. No, I'm not going to explain slumming. Watch the YouTube video. Watch the YouTube video. It will explain everything. The YouTube video will explain it all. Let's see. I've been at a tournament all weekend and have missed out on a ton of playing, and I haven't even started challenge mode yet. It ends in what is it? A couple hours? Challenge mode ends in like 2 hours. And I think I've played like 3 matches. Watch the video. Once you watch the video, you'll understand it. World Cup tournament mode is November 8th. World Cup event is November 17th. When a manager comes in and straight away says the club isn't too big to be relegated, you're in trouble. Yeah. When starts FIFA Mobile 23? There is no such thing as FIFA Mobile 23. We will never, ever, 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 ever see FIFA Mobile 23. It will never be released. FIFA Mobile 23 will never happen. Emery Ball is back. China version has World Cup event. Yes, we will have a World Cup event too, November 17th. World Cup tournament mode, November 8th. Those are the dates. And we know that it is all set in stone. Those are the dates. So what we got? 2 days. World Cup tournament. The mode drops in 2 days. The event drops in 11 days. One game in challenge mode, it glitched out because of connection, even though I was about 3 foot from the Wi-Fi router. It's usually not your connection. It's the opponent. That's what I've experienced. And it shows like I have a terrible ping rate. And it's not me, because it's not my connection. It's the connection that somebody else has. Haven't played challenge mode in 4 weeks. I've been doing it for the UCL points. We got division rivals matches. We're going to try to see how quickly we can go through all this. Group stage challengers. I got these done yesterday, barely. I haven't I don't. I maxed out UCL in challenge mode the very first week. It's not your connection. Yeah, I know. It's the same for me. It depends. What's really bad is when it's a match you're winning and then it starts to struggle. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, HBO Max is the current sponsor for the next couple of weeks. Oh, shit. Should have chipped him. We're running the HBO Max. I didn't watch any of the games today. I have, I think, 3 recorded to watch tonight, but I haven't watched any of them. I was gone all day. Last day of my fall season. What happened to the cereal shit? It's done. That promotion ended. That promotion ended Friday, and the HBO one started immediately. So what is the HBO Max is just a straight up creator code. You missed it all. Yeah, it was Friday. HBO Max is a creator code. So they picked only US creators. Only US creators can do it. It is just a promotion for the United States. Yeah, damn, Kinsey. I've already got HBO Max. I watch a lot of shit on HBO Max. None of them are available in Ireland. I haven't had any Universal promotions in a while. That looked like Mane was offside. He sure looked offside to me. What promo am I, or what am I even doing here? Is this the last one in the GSC? Did I do the skill games already? I don't even remember doing them. I would love a Guinness promotion. I could get behind any kind of premier beer promotion ever. 12 months of Disney. See, we stream too much shit here. We have Disney Plus because of all the Marvel stuff and anything Star Wars related. We have HBO Max because most of the stuff I watch is on HBO Max. And I watch a lot of documentaries. So I get all of my documentary fixes from HBO Max and from Netflix. And we also have Netflix because my kids both have, my sons both have shows on Netflix that they're obsessed with. And we have, like, my one son watches Money Heist. He loves Money Heist. This is auto, yeah. I don't even know of anything I play anymore. Yeah, the HBO Max promo is US only. We have Netflix for I watch documentaries on Netflix. And there's usually there's decent Netflix only exclusive films that we watch. So Netflix, HBO Max, Disney Plus, And then I have Discovery Plus for me. HBO Max you can get about anywhere. You can get it in any country as far as I know. You can get HBO Max in the UK. It's the internet. You can get it anywhere on the internet. But I guess the promo is for new US users only. I'm assuming that based on your region, it would it changes. Who's my favorite Liverpool player of all time? See, Milner's my favorite player, but I don't really want to say that he's my favorite Liverpool player of all time. I would have to really think about it before I could come up with that answer. Barnes? It's not Barnes for me. You bought Casillas for 65 mil. After 3 days, he's down 50 to 46 mil. Yeah, I could have told you that one. Never shut up about John Barnes. Daglish is my favorite manager. Not necessarily player, though. Robbie Fowler would be in my top 5. Daniel Sturridge would be in my top 3. Milner, I would say Milner, but I just don't know if I consider Milner a Liverpool player. Like, I mean, I know he's been on Liverpool for quite a while, but I don't think that's where his best time was. He's my favorite player, but I don't think he's my favorite all-time Liverpool player. Only because it's like someone saying, "Okay, who's your favorite LA Galaxy player of all time?" And someone says Steven Gerrard. That doesn't make any sense. Yes, Gerrard played at the Galaxy. You know what I mean? It's not, but he's a Liverpool player. I just don't know if Milner shines another couple of seasons, then he might take that spot from me. See, I don't know. Sturridge. I loved Martin Skirtle. Loved Martin Skirtle. It would not be Salah or Van Dijk. I like Salah and I like Van Dijk, but not necessarily my favorite. And he slipped. HBO Max is the new channel sponsor for a while. We're running a 2-week promotion with HBO Max. And if 3 people sign up for HBO Max, we're going to do a second watch party. We got to plan the Cabin Fever one, and then after that, we'll do another. Steven Gerrard is definitely in my top 3. I think it would be Gerrard. It's Gerrard, Milner, Sturridge. Skirtle would be up there, but definitely not in the running for top 3. I liked when Luis Suarez was there, but he was never like my favorite player. Suarez top 5, not for me. I didn't dislike Suarez, but I kind of feel like about Suarez the way I do. Well, I did like Wijnaldum or like Matip. Like, I'm glad they do well when they're playing, or Gomez, but they're not like favorites to me. Torres I liked better. I liked when El Nino was at Liverpool, but I don't know. There's others that I was a little bit more excited about. It's tough because I have a really hard time picking one. Carragher, no. Dalglish was my favorite manager, not my favorite player. Groslar, he was a madman. Jesus, welcome. Let's see. Not Ian Rush. Again, he's another one I didn't mind, but I wouldn't put him as one of my favorites. It's like Amane. I really liked when Amane was playing. But snort. That was Robbie Fowler. Mamadou Sakho, that would be another one. No. Peter Crouch. No. Shit. I don't know. I don't know who I would say. Like, I would say Milner or Gerrard, but they're just kind of... I think it seems a little too contrived. Rush would be so out of place in modern football for so many reasons. Yeah. They have to be to go in goal. Yeah, I would agree with that. Where are we at? I think everything's done here for today. Yeah, nothing to claim here. I can do the other like free shit at any time. The tour. I can get this out of the way just to do it real fast. 1. All forwards have to be pressing machines now. Owen, no. No, Owen, Barnes, not really. Yeah, Lovren. Oh, yeah, Dejan Lovren, absolutely. Him and Kolo Torre would be in my, I think, in Bogdan. Those would be my 3 favorites. I think the only player I disliked more than Lovren was probably Sterling. God, I hated when Sterling was at Liverpool. Could not stand his little gimp ass. God, that guy annoyed me. Hated it. I hated when he was on the field. I hated when he had good games. I hated everything about him. He annoyed the shit out of me. Every time he ran down the field like a big-ass velociraptor, drove me nuts. Ugh, I hated him. The little rat bastard. Yeah, I couldn't stand him. And it's like everybody was always giving me shit. They're like, "No, Sterling's good. Why you gotta hate on Sterling?" It's like he's a little douchebag. Can't stand him. But he plays so well. I'm like, I don't care how good he plays. He's a little piece of shit. And trust me, he's gonna always be a little piece of shit. And then he started doing all the contract stuff, and everybody hated on him. I was like, look, I hated him before it was cool to hate him, and now all you guys can't say shit to me because I've always said he was a little piece of shit. Oh, that would have been a sweet ass goal. No, he just wanted to play on a team where he didn't feel like he was the shortest player on the field. Oh, I hated him. Cannot stand him. Him and Ronaldo. I think I hate Sterling a little bit more than Ronaldo, but not by much. That was awful. I liked Martin Skirtle a lot, though. I liked Martin Skirtle because he kind of like the same reasons I loved Milner. It's when Skirtle was on the field, he loved to play. He gave everything. And it's like he never let up. He wasn't a great player. He wasn't even a good player. But man, he had so much heart and he was mean as shit. And if anybody in the back, he always put his balls on. He put his head on the line. He put everything on the line. It's like if you were a center defensive mid and you had Martin Skirtle behind you, I guarantee you were more confident to know that if I go in for a hard tackle and I get hurt or the guy comes in on me hard, that he gets past me, Skirtle's laying his ass out and taking the card. That's just the way it's just. He's like having a hockey enforcer behind you. And I like the brutality of a center back like that. Always put so much heart into the game. That's what I've always said. Milner bleeds for the team that he's on, whether it's Liverpool or anywhere. And I guarantee you if he retires from Liverpool and he ends up going to like the MLS like everybody else does, I don't care what jersey he puts on, he's going to just own that jersey and be the soul of that team no matter where he goes. Yeah, I love Milner. Not because he's the greatest player. He's not. But he just brings something to the game that so many people lack. One more division rivals. We'll play one more. He would do well. Yeah. The MLS is so slow. He's a utility player. He's like the definition of a utility player. Peter Crouch. Oh, get it through. Get it through. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah, it's ugly. Least favorite? I said that. It's Sterling, Lovren, Sterling, Lovren, Colo Torre, Bogdan. Those would be my top from recent years. Balotelli. I found Balotelli entertaining. I didn't necessarily like him for any reason, but he was very entertaining just because. Nunez. Colo. I can't remember. I wish I could find that video. It was a Premier League match. He just didn't seem. He wasn't very aware of what was going on around him. He didn't know. His field awareness was awful. And there were multiple times where he would look up and realize he was so far out of position that he would have to try to sprint to get where he needed to be. And there was one time he had pressed so high on, I think it was like a corner. He pressed so high on a corner, and the ball came in. I don't remember who it was against. Keeper jumped up, grabbed it, and went to throw it out for a counter, or punted it out, something. And Torre realized he was so out of position, he started to backpedal. He started running at top speed backwards and then spun around to take off and had no idea that he was backing up into, what referee was it? I can't remember what referee it was. What was his name? I know who it was now. He lost a bunch of weight. He's no longer a center. He's now a fourth man. He lost a bunch of weight. He went on a diet about 4 or 5 years ago. God, what was his name? I can't remember his name. He was running backwards. It wasn't Webb. And he's running backwards and he turns. And when I say he plowed through the ref, I don't know how he didn't give the ref a concussion or broken ribs, something. He turned and just went through. Went right through him. What United player would you take at Liverpool? I've always liked Pogba. Before he was ever at Man United. Torre runs into referee. Is this the one? I don't even think this is one. I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of. Against Fulham. I don't think that's the game. I just looked up that one to see. Phil Dowd. Is that Phil Dowd? That must have been who it was. I think it, because that's who I was thinking of. Phil Dowd is who I was thinking of. Not Clattenburg. It's Phil Dowd. That is who I don't remember that being the actual game though. Because there was a lot of people in the field. I just looked that up. There was a lot of people there when that collision happened, and I don't think that's the collision I remember. But that's who I was thinking of, Phil Dowd. He lost a bunch of weight, and now he's only a fourth man. I don't think Dowd doesn't do center for Premier League anymore. Torre. We only have a couple. Oh shit. Been a while since I did that. How you're still getting walkouts for elites. Why? Why do we care about walkouts for elites? Yeah, so if you're just showing up, HBO Max is the sponsor for today's stream. If you're in the US, if you use my link for HBO Max, the channel gets credit for it. What made me support Liverpool? As a child, it was the only thing you could see in the middle of the night was Premier League matches at like 3 in the morning in the early 80s. And I just remember the very first match I ever watched. Up in the middle of the night with insomnia, couldn't sleep. It was like 3 in the morning watching a match. And this was like probably 83, 84. 1983, 1984. And I watched Liverpool play, and I don't remember the match at all. And I think it stuck. And I watched it. I was like, God, these guys are so good. And it wasn't even a sport I was really that familiar with, I would say, living in the United States. And it just so happened that they got me all excited that very first game, and I've loved them ever since. I don't have any other reasons. It's a really weird reason, because if it had been anybody else, you never know. Like, what the hell? What would have it had been like? I don't even know. Like Aston Villa versus shit. Man United. I could have been a Man United fan since I was a kid. It just happened to be Liverpool. Same thing with Calgary Flames, the hockey team. I grew up loving the Calgary Flames only because I think it was the first hockey match I ever saw. Which is such a weird thing, but I just don't. I think once I've made a decision, like where my loyalty lies, I don't ever change it. Holy shit, that was close. Is this challenge mode? We're still. First woman I saw became my wife. Yeah, kinda. But how much different is that than these 99% of the people who like somebody like Messi or Ronaldo because someone bought them a jersey when they were 8 years old? But that was about 40 years ago. That was like 40 years ago, so. Damn. I should be playing this match. This dude is kicking the shit out of me. It's been in my half the entire time. My God. Just need a goal to shut him up. Oh, Van Dijk. It's got to be a better pass than that. Ah, shit. Holland. It's your dad's that did it. See, what difference is that? It's basically my dad, except my dad was a television. Chris. Oh, that's... Oh, shit, it's just tied. I thought I was one ahead. God, that was a good through. That was a phenomenal ball run across the top of the box, too. You pulled 2 more rares. Here, I want to go for the fusion, and I've only gotten... I've only pulled 1. The camera? Are we talking... Like, which one do you guys use? 1? I always want the largest view of the field. Come on, get possession, and finish it. Ah! 1? Shit, wrong button. No, I want the largest view of the field. I want to know what everybody's doing at any given time. 1 isn't bad. 2 is way too close. 3 is best for me. I want to see where the holes are, where my channels are created. Shit. I want to know where everything is at. When is the season going to reset? Next year after team of the season. And it won't become FIFA Mobile 23 because it'll reset after the divorce from FIFA. I really want to win this match. Come on, that's not a foul? Goal kicker corner. Do we have the time? Go, make the run, Salah. Make the run. Don't wait on the ball. I think I'm out of time. Yeah, shit. How do I rate this season so far from 10? 1 to 10. I'll give it if a 1 is Flappy Bird and A 10 is season 2. I'll give it a 1.5. I don't want to forfeit these matches. But to finish out the whole Flappy Bird 2.0. Yeah, I don't know. Is it out of 6 seasons, this is the worst for me. This is the worst season, and it is 100%. 100% because of the shitty Asian control of the game. Just awful. They've taken everything that made this a dynamic game and turned it into gameplay 101, and that is it. Which is great that the gameplay is so good, but the fact that we're 8 months into a season, 11 months into a season, and we still don't have rewards for going above FIFA champion in anything, tells me everything I know about how shitty this Asian control of development is. $0.65. I would say double that. About a 1.5. Worst season of the game ever. And the only reason we're still playing is because there is hope. There's still hope that it will get better. Either when the contract for Next in Control ends, or when it becomes EA Sports FC in November. Thank you, Van Dyke. Find my opportunities. No. Why would we have to lob a pass 18 yards across the midline? Ground game. It's the hope that kills. Here we go. Opponent's connection is unstable. Just can't quit it. Yeah, I get that. It's still better than Pez, but that isn't saying a whole lot. Oh, come on. That has to be a goal. That was the most beautiful through, clear across the midline, all the way into the box. Oh, my God. The best graphics and gameplay. I don't give a shit. Graphics and gameplay don't mean shit if the rest of the game sucks. And I say that, and I play every day. I would rather it be the worst potato-y graphics ever. It looked like Tecmo Bowl for the Atari 2600. And there be a working market events that do more than give everybody the same shit, and a dev team that knows what's going on and not just, wait a minute, let me ask my boss. It's like an abusive relationship. He's gonna get better. He's gonna get better. He's a good guy at heart. Yeah, that's it. FIFA Mobile and a wife beater. Waiting outside the trailer with his beer. That's this season for me. No. I want another goal. I want that cushy 2-goal buffer. Make the run. Make the run. Hit it. Oh. God. This is challenge mode, yeah. I played console for 13, 14, 15, and I think 16. I started it, and then that 15 and 16 were the 2 years where they handicapped the market in console. And once they destroyed the market in console, I bought it like every other year, but just couldn't get into it. Once they killed the console market, and then I bought 22 just for the market to see if I would enjoy it, and I didn't. And I played it for like 2 months and quit, and then never did anymore. All right, so we got another win in challenge mode. How much time do we have left in challenge mode? When did I start playing FIFA Mobile? When it was FIFA Ultimate Team. Go win the next Powerball, then you can sponsor yourself on Twitch. That would be nice. There would be no complaints in that. PK, end of an era. 1.9 billion. Yeah, I know. I saw that. Kinsey needs a goalkeeper. Kinsey's got an end of an era theme squad that's still missing a goalkeeper. And here we go. We have Buffon, who's like 63, still playing. Do I play head-to-head with fans? I generally don't play head-to-head at all. I'm just doing this just to get this stuff finished out. Shit. I used to play last season. We did forced matches, but with region locking, it's kind of pointless because you got to be in the same region, and the gameplay has been so awful. It's not necessarily the gameplay, but the matchmaking and connectivity issues are so awful this season. It's been, there's really been no point. Either you get pinged out, your opponent gets pinged out, or there's somebody trying to VPN in and they have connectivity issues. And the lag is, I think the button lag has never been worse than this season, at least in North America. Shit. I am struggling to even get a got rid of Milner for Saka. I forgot about that. It was worth it. It didn't matter. There's no legacy teams moving forward. Once Nexon got control of the game and they said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna kill all your legacy teams off too," which is probably the number 2 reason the season gets a 1.5 for me. All that work we did for 5 years gone in a heartbeat. 5 years worth of work, and all you get to keep are a few logos and a bunch of kit that mean nothing. In exchange for the most repetitive season ever made, no market, the worst cut and paste events we've ever seen, and walkouts. You get walkouts. Yeah. All right, this I have no business. I just cannot get the speed. It's like the pace in this. And his shots are always on target. Can't get to the ball. Just always one player out of reach. I think he has 13 players on the field. That's what it feels like. Oh, that was a foul. I think I'm getting a card. I think I'm getting a card. Let's look. Oh, I think I'm getting a card. No card. I think the ref feels bad for me. What's the goal for the sponsor? 3 people from the US try out HBO Max and we'll do another watch party. What's my fan level in versus? I don't know. I think I'm auto playing at like 970. I mean, we've already had all the FIFA champion and shit's all done. But once you reach FIFA champion, there's no point to ever play division rivals again. There's no rewards past FIFA champion. Cabin Fever. We're watching Cabin Fever because of the serial one. But we're going to pick something else for HBO Max. I think I'm going to try to do Cabin Fever this week. And it won't be a late one. It'll be an evening stream, but not late. For head to head. Like 970 cups. Right there. Legally Blonde. No. We'll have to find something good like Zombeaver or something. Is Eli Roth a good director? God, we still have 2 retries. That was the first loss. Do Van Wilder. Write that down. I don't necessarily think he's a good director. I think he's a great filmmaker. I think he has fantastic vision, but directing wise, I don't know. I find Eli Roth movies highly entertaining. I think James Wan is a good director. I think Eli Roth is a little... What was Knock Knock? I don't know what Knock Knock is. (2015). Keanu Reeves. Is that the one where the girls break into his house? Oh, that was Eli Roth? Eli Roth directed that? I don't think definitely didn't hate that movie. I put it in there with like candy. I forgot about it. That's where the girls like they show up and they're like telling them that they need like gas or something. I saw it in the theater. And then they start screwing around with him and they videotape it and they're going to tell his wife and they gave away the corner. Who were the girls? Ana de Armas and Ignacia Alamand, Lorenzo Izzo. All sorts of naughtiness. Yeah, that wasn't a bad movie. But I think I may have watched that pretty. I think I was expecting. Yeah, I remember the girls being like, "Oh my god." Yeah. That's not a typical Eli Ross movie, though. I didn't even know that was Eli Ross. I mean, that could have been like Soderbergh for as far as I was concerned. Come on, let's switch the fields. Find my channel. Ah! Knock knock. Did you ever see Candy? Cockneys versus Zombies? I don't think that's on Amazon Prime. Redneck Zombies was good. Maybe we can find an old trauma film. Like Toxic Avenger or my favorite trauma film of all time is Street Trash. Or something like Reanimator or that foul? Come on. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Candy is shit, who's the guy? I think it's Peter Skarsgård. And he's like it's really dark and they never tell you if he is or not, but this girl accuses him of being a pedophile. And it's like her trying to trap him, and she's trying to seduce him as an underage girl. I think that's what it was. I think it's called Candy. It's no. Hard Candy. Is it Hard Candy? I'm up by 2, right? Yeah, we can let this play. We're not giving up 2 goals. Hard Candy? Yes, Hard Candy. Patrick Wilson. It was Patrick Wilson, not Peter Skarsgård. That was Patrick Wilson? Yeah, Hard Candy was the movie. And it had Ellen Page, who's now Elliot Page. And she was fantastic in it. Has anyone seen Terrifier 2? I've seen Terrifier 1. We've been talking about this for a while. I've seen Terrifier 1, and it was very, very disturbing and so low budget that it was entertaining in a very weird sort of way. But the new one's supposed to be worse. The whole thing about people getting sick at the theaters and stuff, though, that's a little far-fetched. It's probably really, really, really gross, though. But the first one was so fake and stupid that it was just kind of funny. I wouldn't say it was good. All right, 2 more matches, and then we can play Raid. This is taking longer than I thought. I didn't think I would win these matches. I thought we would just roll through this. Sister's Halloween look was disturbing. Yes. Completely. Have I sat down and watched any of the old George Romero zombies? I have seen every movie George Romero has ever made. Probably at least 6 times. How laughable it is now? No. They're not laughable now. We were just talking about how those movies still hold up today. Special effects wise, no. But storyline, everything about the original, that's why the first Night of the Living Dead is why I went to college for what I did. Oh, 1 step outside. Too many steps. Can I get this across? No. Damn it. Yeah. Dawn of the Dead. Romero's Dawn of the Dead is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. George Romero defined everything we know about zombies is from George Romero. About shooting them in the head and when they bite you and you turn into them. What's the deal for HBO Max? HBO Max is a US only promotion. I mean, anybody can do it, but I think for me to get credit for the channel, you have to be a US. You have to show that you're in the US region when you sign up. You sign up using my code and then the channel gets credit. If we do 3 people from the link sign up for HBO Max, we're going to do another watch party. We still have to do the one this week for the Magic Spoon watch party. I really just want to win this match. The worst thing is it's a draw. There's really not a whole lot of button lag in this match. Oh, he was off. Come on. Oh. We were just making his life hell in the corner. I'm way behind on Walking Dead. I haven't seen... I'm like 4 or 5 seasons. Thank you. Thank you. That wasn't Van Dyke. That was... Are we on the breakaway? Can we get there? Can we get there? No, it's not the run I want. The off-the-ball movement in this game, it's the way the movement is programmed. It's like, I swear to God, the game designers have, number one, never played the game. Not FIFA Mobile. They've never played the sport to know what anyone of intelligence would do when they don't have the ball. It's so annoying. I mean, it's not that hard. Van Dyke missed it. The algorithm is really dumb. It's the off-the-ball movement that drives me nuts. It's like you see all the space created. You know how the positions are supposed to transition. And it's like they've designed the game around where the ball is. I think that's what it is. They've designed the game around the ball instead of around the rest of the field. So everything everybody does, I seriously, I just don't think they're. I just don't think they look at anything other than the ball movement. I mean, look. I mean, we don't have any movement in the middle of the field. There's nothing being created. The player you control is about the only one that does anything worthwhile, which is another reason that AI matches are the only thing worth playing. See, decent run, but again, instead of running wide to create a channel for both the ball and the player, he runs straight up the middle. It's just so frustrating. The AI player movement is formation based? No, it's not. Number one, if it's formation based, then it means nothing. You can't even play the sport formation based. It's about off the ball movement. The new changes will only help in that you can now direct your off the ball players to make through runs. That's it. You can direct your players to make through runs. But during beta testing, the through runs weren't affecting the AI defense. So you could make them make a run, but they weren't. It was only one part and not two part. So like when you're teaching the game, your movements off the ball to go wide and high is to create opportunities and channels for your midfield and other players because you're drawing defenders out. You're creating opportunities for the ball carrier and the players looking to move for the pass. And when only one of them moves, you only do half the job. So yeah, the new passing does allow you to move players into the direction they need to be moved, but the AI doesn't care, and defense just leaves them unmarked and lets them run offside. It kind of creates new problems instead of fixing the ones that we have. The defenders don't respond to the runs. I was told that it was going to be fixed, that they were going to attempt to fix it. Damn. Pletus got handled. Come on, no draw. I want to finish this shit. I'm tired of playing challenge mode. How are the other content creators doing? Everybody's complaints are all the same. And I think the only thing keeping us in right now are the giveaways. No, Ruben took a hard stand and was like, "No, I'm not playing anymore. You guys have screwed this whole thing up. I'm done." Stopty's still playing, but I think what happened is the change in this season to the new company taking over the game has killed almost everything, and it's so difficult to make content on it that I think Stopty's goal of going full time, it all hit at the wrong time, and I think he's kind of in the same place the rest of us are, where there just isn't a point to go for it. Damn. That was a good shot. You can't do anything about those finessed long shots. Stepped, finish a corner. Why did he get a touch on it? That was my equalizer. Who the hell's he got in the goal? Yes, finally. Now I've got time to come back. Poor timing. Yeah, I know. My defenders look like they want to play any other position. Oh, wait. Oh, it was Messi that took the shot. I pushed forward because I thought the ball was coming through I thought he was offside, and Messi stepped and took the shot. Damn, that sucked. Keep him, lock him in. Damn it. Again. Off the ball. Damn, it's these long shots. Who was it that scored that? Stop playing from October. One build at 200 mil. Two to three. I don't have time to tie this up. It was Haggy. Is that who it was? Does he have long shot trait? It's center attacking mid. I will probably get rid of Dybala and put him in. Oh, come on. I really want... Damn it. That was a good play, though. That was a good play. I'd have passed it back and just ticky-tacked in the back, too. Good, we're done. Abandon. Give me my points. And my challenge task is complete, finally. Alright, so we're done. That's it. Finished for the day. How close are we on skill boost? 1202. 1202 to 1600. So 398 away. Well, it's a challenge mode. I hate playing that head to head. It's just so difficult to play against the button lag. If you have silver players as sub, you get lower opposition. Don't know. Could be, or it's just another one of those things that people say. Most likely it has more to do with just shit people say. It works every time. What it has, your matchmaking in challenge mode is based off of not your OVR, because silver benching lowers your OVR. It's based off of your past live record. That's what your matchmaking is supposed to be based off of. So if you suck in head-to-head, if you truly suck in head-to-head, then your matchmaking in challenge mode should be pretty easy. That's what it's based off of. Not whether or not you have silvers in. It just it has more to do with how good you are at head-to-head. If you go on a really long losing streak in head-to-head, then you get easier matchups. Yeah. I don't know. All right, so that's where we're going to end it. Thank God. I have never been more ready to end FIFA Mobile. We're going to switch over to Raid because it's the Morrigan Fusion is coming to an end. And I really want enough of those things to get through. So don't go anywhere. We'll do the end scene. The stream's not ending. We're just shifting over to Raid. I'll be back in just a few seconds. Where's it at?